I think it's better to fail than to not do anything. Regret gives you a question like, what if? What if I had done this? What if I had executed this? What if I had tried? And what if I had started? What if I had taken the chance, taken the opportunity? That's just so many what ifs. What if I had bet on myself? And not doing those things, not taking those opportunities, later on in life, you live in regret. Now, I'm taking intro to these courses inside nursing, and I'm not 100% sure which one of these theorists said it somewhere in my notes. But one of them said that by the time you reach middle adulthood, ages 40 to 65, I believe it was Erickson said ego integrity versus despair. And what happens is that as you get older, you look back on your life and you look and say, "Hey, did I live a complete life? Did I live a full life to the extent that I could have? Do I have any regrets?" And you'd often find that individuals who answer yes, they have regrets. Most of those regrets stem from not taking the opportunity, not trying. Very rarely do you find that someone tells you, "Hey, I regret something that they have tried and failed at." Most of them say, "I walked out with a lesson." And that is a strange thing. We spend so much time in our lives trying to protect ourselves from disappointment that we don't understand we're also protecting ourselves from possibility. So when people tell you, "Hey, let's be realistic. Let's be honest. Let's face reality." We call it being careful. We call it waiting for the right time, or in other words, we call it just being honest with ourselves on face value. But sometimes it's more so we're afraid. We're afraid of the possibility. That's what taking a risk is not knowing whether you're going to win, whether this thing is going to work, whether you're going to look back and think, "Hey, this decision that I made was actually worth it." Sometimes it's best that you choose to do so anyway. Sometimes it's best that you just choose to move. I personally would rather live with the consequences of a decision I made than spend the rest of my life thinking back, "Hey, I could have done this, yet I was too afraid to do so."